Close your eyes and imagine footsteps echoing on marble worn by thousands of years, the scent of grilled souvlaki in the air, the golden light of sunset turning the city into a living postcard. This is Athens, but today, we're flipping the script. Instead of starting with the city's most famous icon, we're beginning at the end, counting backwards through the top 20 things to do in Athens, until we reveal the #1 spot in all its glory. Welcome to Travel Topics, your ultimate passport to the world's most unforgettable destinations. Grab your walking shoes, your camera, and maybe an extra memory card, because this city has more stories than you could fit into a single trip. And trust me, by the time we get to #1, you'll be booking your flight. Your Athens adventure starts long before you set foot in the Acropolis. It begins with choosing the right neighborhood. 3 stand out: Syntagma, Plaka, and Monastiraki. Syntagma, the political and geographical heart of Athens, home to Parliament and the famous changing of the guard. Plaka, old-world charm in the shadow of the Acropolis. Imagine waking up to the sound of church bells, wandering cobbled streets lined with flowers, and having tavernas literally on your doorstep. Monastiraki, bustling, eclectic, and perfect for shoppers. You'll have flea markets, rooftop bars with Acropolis views, and street musicians playing until late. Pro tip: book well in advance if visiting in spring or autumn, these neighborhoods fill up fast. Athens is a city best experienced on foot, but its marble streets can be deceptively slippery. Wear sturdy, non-slip shoes. Cash in euros is still essential for small purchases, especially in markets or family-run cafes. If you're planning on seeing multiple archaeological sites, buy the combo ticket. It includes the Acropolis, ancient Agora, Roman Agora, Hadrian's Library, and Temple of Olympian Zeus. Pro tip: visit the Acropolis before 9 a.m. in summer to beat both the crowds and the heat. Standing before the Temple of Olympian Zeus, you can't help but wonder, what did it look like when it was complete? Built over centuries, starting in the 6th century BC and finished by the Roman Emperor Hadrian in 131 AD, it was once the largest temple in Greece. Come here near sunset, and you'll often see the Acropolis glowing in the distance, a photographer's dream. 2.5 hours from Athens lies Delphi, once considered the center of the world in ancient Greek belief. Here, the oracle of Apollo supposedly delivered prophecies that shaped the fate of kings and empires. The site sprawls across the slopes of Mount Parnassus, with a theater, stadium, and the iconic Temple of Apollo. The air here feels thinner, fresher. Maybe it's just the altitude, maybe it's the history. Pair Delphi with a visit to the charming modern town nearby where you can try local cheeses and mountain honey. Less than an hour from Athens, Corinth makes for an easy day trip. The star attraction is the Corinth Canal, a 6.4 km long engineering feat carved through solid rock in the 19th century. Standing on the bridge above, the water looks impossibly blue, and far below. Ancient Corinth itself is steeped in history, with ruins of temples, fountains, and public spaces that tell stories of trade and politics in antiquity. Bring a hat, the sun here is unrelenting. Few places in Greece feel as surreal as Meteora. Giant stone pillars rise from the earth like nature's skyscrapers, each topped with centuries-old monasteries. The name Meteora means suspended in the air, and standing on a cliff edge here you'll understand why. It's about a 3.5-hour trip from Athens, and while you can do it in one day, staying overnight lets you see sunrise and sunset. Utterly magical. While the Greek islands get all the beach fame, Athens has its own gems. Vula Beach organized, family-friendly with beach bars and loungers. Varvakios Beach, popular with locals, great for water sports. Cape Sunion Beach, small, scenic, and right next to the Temple of Poseidon. These are perfect escapes when the summer heat gets intense. Athens in July or August can feel like walking through an oven. Between noon and 3 p.m., temperatures often soar past 35 degrees Celsius or 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Plan your indoor activities, museums, long lunches during these hours. Stay hydrated, wear a hat, and try a local refresher: fresh lime juice, soda water, and mint leaves. It's like Sprite, but better. North of the Acropolis, the Roman Agora was the commercial heart of Athens during Roman times. Think of it as the ancient shopping mall, complete with marble gateways and columns. The Tower of the Winds here is especially fascinating, a blend of sundial, water clock and weather vane built in the 1st century BC. Entirely made of white marble, this horseshoe-shaped stadium hosted the first modern Olympics in 1896, but its history goes back much further. It was originally built in the 4th century BC. Today you can run on the same track as ancient athletes and modern Olympians. Fast, clean and efficient, the Athens Metro connects the airport, ferry ports and major city sites. It's also surprisingly beautiful. Some stations double as mini museums, displaying ancient artifacts uncovered during construction. Athens' main square is both a meeting point and a window into Greek politics. The highlight? The changing of the guard ceremony outside Parliament. The Evzones, in their traditional uniforms with pom-pom shoes, perform a slow, precise march that's mesmerizing to watch. One of the best-preserved temples in Greece, dedicated to the god of fire and craftsmanship. Surrounded by gardens, it offers a peaceful escape from the busier Acropolis. Plus, you'll often find shade here on hot days. Athens is heaven for food lovers. Souvlaki, juicy grilled meat on skewers. Gyros, meat shaved from a spit wrapped in pita with tzatziki. Moussaka, layers of eggplant, potato and spiced meat topped with bechamel. Baklava, flaky pastry soaked in honey and nuts. Meals in a mid-range restaurant cost €15.25. Athens' central food market is a sensory overload. Fresh fish on ice, hanging cuts of meat, piles of herbs and spices. Come in the morning for the full buzz, or later if you want to avoid the strongest smells. Flea markets, antique shops, and rooftop bars with killer Acropolis views. It's the kind of place where you can shop for vintage postcards, bargain for a rug, and sip an iced coffee, all within a few blocks. The oldest neighborhood in Athens, Plaka, is pure romance. Pastel houses, hidden staircases and tavernas where bouzouki music drifts into the night. Wander without a map, you'll discover courtyards and cafes you'd never find otherwise. Built in 161 AD, this stone theater still hosts concerts and performances. Imagine watching a symphony or a ballet under the stars, with the Acropolis lit up behind you. Athens is the gateway to the Aegean. From Piraeus, Rafina, or Lavrio, high-speed ferries can get you to islands like Mykonos or Hydra in just a few hours. It's the perfect add-on to your Athens trip. The ultimate symbol of Athens and one of the world's most important archaeological sites. Here you'll find the Parthenon Temple to Athena, built in the 5th century BC. Temple of Athena Nike, small but perfectly proportioned. Propylaea, the grand entrance to the sacred rock. Visit early morning or late afternoon for the best light and fewer crowds. From up here, the city stretches to the Aegean, a reminder that Athens has been a center of civilization for millennia. And that's our reverse countdown of Athens' top 20 sights, sounds, and flavors. From ancient temples to modern markets, from mountaintop monasteries to sunlit beaches, Athens is a city that lives in both the past and the present. This is Travel Topics. Hit subscribe, share this with your travel buddy, and let us know in the comments which of these will you see first. Until next time, keep exploring.